Welcome back to this life of ours. Today I'm going to show you a really easy and quick hamburger bun recipe. It's originally from Taste of Home, and when I saw it, I discovered it maybe 2 years ago or so. There were already over 100 reviews then, and for a Taste of Home recipe that was a lot of reviews. Today I looked and it's over 200 reviews, and Taste of Home recipes never get those kind of reviews. So when I saw it, I thought I will definitely give this a shot. It is so easy and it's so quick. If you are new to bread baking, this is a great starter recipe. I have made some adaptations that we like, but the basic recipe is excellent the way it is. So you can try one or more of the changes that we've made, or you can try it straight, and it's a great recipe. It's 40 minutes, start to finish, depending on where you live. If this is something you've forgotten at the grocery store, it's really almost quicker, or maybe quicker, to just make it rather than running to the store. The only thing I would say is these do not, I think they taste best the day of. I don't like them the next day as is. Now I'll make kind of like panini type things out of them or something like that. That's okay, but as a good hamburger bun, you really need to eat it fresh. So I'll pop you up on the tripod and show you just how easy this recipe is. So I have 2 tablespoons of active dry yeast. Yes, that's a lot, but that's why you don't have to do multiple rises with it. Okay, you want to pour in 1 cup and 2 tablespoons of warm water or milk, or a combination. I like the flavor of milk. The original recipe calls for water, but we think it's better this way. Your oil or butter and your sugar. I'm using honey because I'm doing a challenge this week that does not have, or that we're supposed to use natural sugars. Combine this and let it sit for about 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes. I don't know if you can tell, but the yeast has started to foam and looks kind of soft. That's when you know it's time to go on. And you're going to add 1 egg, teaspoon of salt. I'm not sure when my battery cut out, but I was saying that you need about 3 cups of flour, but it really just depends on how humid your area is and such. I start with about 2.5 cups and then go from there. Mine ended up needing about 3.5 cups. Now you need to knead. If you've never made bread before, I was scared of kneading. We didn't grow up making bread. And then I found out how easy it was and not so scary. So you have to knead this for 3 to 5 minutes until it's smooth and elastic. I don't know how well you can see, but it is not smooth looking for sure right now. But I'll show you the difference. And how I was taught to knead: pull it to you, turn it 90 degrees, pull it towards you again. Turn it. Okay. You can see it's starting to be look a lot more smooth. And you want to keep your surface floured and your dough floured so it doesn't stick, but you want it to be real lightly floured. I have a flour shaker, but if you have like a sifter or something like this, a mesh strainer, this will help you to not get too much flour down. It's been about 4 minutes. It looks nice and smooth. It's not jaggedy. It really pushes back. And if I kind of drop it, it will shrink back together. So that's the elasticity. Okay. And now you're going to form it into balls. The recipe originally calls for 12. I think that's too small, so we make 8. I just kind of roughly shape it into a log so that I can get fairly even slices. You're just gonna shape it into a ball. If you want it more perfectly formed, You can tuck everything under and then just keep tucking it until it is a little more round shaped. And then you want to get out a pan. I have a Silpat on here. You can just grease it though with cooking spray or a little butter, whatever you want. I also have some cornmeal on here. That's totally optional. I just kind of like that, what it does to the texture of it. And you are not going to let these rise. They're gonna rest for about 10 minutes, but that's it. There's no extra rising, and that will be all that you do. So there they are, fresh out of the oven. They look delicious. I did put an egg wash on them to make them a little shiny. The kids love that for some reason. I don't know, but obviously that's optional. Unless you want to have like sesame seeds or poppy seeds or something on it, then you'll want to for sure do that so that they'll stick. There they go. I am going to let these cool, and they will be ready for our dinner here shortly. 40-minute hamburger buns, easy peasy. Something else I didn't mention, but obviously you probably noticed, is that there's no mixer needed. So if you don't have a KitchenAid or whatever, don't be afraid of this recipe for that reason. There's also not a lot of bowls and such, so cleanup was done. I could do that while they were resting before I even put them in the oven. It's a great recipe. I hope you give it a shot. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you make it. I'd love to hear if your family liked it. Thanks for watching.